Alright guys, welcome to the Chat Room podcast. In today's episode, we'll be talking about comment reviews. Actually, we are going to go through the various comments to respond to what you guys have been saying visually, and also to encourage participation. So
the first video we'd like to have a comment review on is the E-Levy controversy, and we had about 12 comments on it. So we want to read the first comment, and the first person is Benice Owusu. So with Benice Owusu, what she said was she's wondering the next thing the government will tax. Apparently a lot of people think like that's a notion out there, like everything nowadays is going to be about tax. The little thing we think of beer, and let's say, I even heard they are going to tax betting, the betting company, everything, right? Everything
is going to a digital platform.
You get it? Yeah. So I think right now people's concerns are about what actually is the government going to tax next. So what was your view on that one?
What government to tax next? That one mine has not seen. we cannot tell, but. And they said the tax will turn the economy around. So let's hope and pray.
Yeah. I think the next person is Michael Ewua. Okay, so to him he said, to me the economy is not broke. Apparently, according to the video we had, made mention of the fact that the
finance minister actually said the economy was broke.
But to him he said, nah, the economy will be broke. Rather, the government is handling, like the government and his appointee are really having expensive lifestyle, like they're really having a luxurious lifestyle.
Yeah, so that's a point.
Do you get it? Like basically he's trying to say that how can you say the economy is broke? Yes, still because those people in power are enjoying.
Well, what those people, the privileges those people in power, what they are enjoying, can it feed 30 million people?
It can't, but then the government
I get what he's saying. Like there's corruption, of course. They are siphoning some funds, but at the same time, I think the reality on the ground is that the government does not have enough money to take care of 30 million people. You understand? Maybe the money they are siphoning can take care of maybe 500 people. I don't know, 1,000 people. I don't know, but 30 million.
But I think the whole he feel like there's no empathy from those who are in power.
Michael, how old are you? When has government ever had empathy on citizens?
Oh, but at least if so that the president made a claim that all his appointees should reduce their salaries by.
And let's get something straight. I don't know what the executive order covers, but the president cannot just. I think the MPs and the ministers, their salaries are instituted in the constitution.
Yeah,
you can't just. The Ekufuado can't just. I don't know whether he can use his executive power. But they have to vote. They vote for their own salaries, right?
Yeah, but I think the actually people when they take more salaries, I think
the public institutions.
Yeah, they still don't like this big state agencies. If you go check them on payroll, and you say, "Child, people they enjoy money." One person fee take 50,000 a month.
Yeah.
So. And my girl came again. Hey, he said everything just the increase in our country. So,
to be fair, Michael, it's not just our country. There's general inflation. I'm not saying government is doing the right thing, but there's a general inflation everywhere you go, in the United States, UK, everywhere. Yeah. So
they Ghana too.
Yeah.
You don't know, but Charlie on the real, like Charlie.
When our salaries to know the increase. That's a problem, because they say you be the economist, a healthy amount of inflation is good, right?
Yeah,
about 2% annually.
Yes.
But then when your salary doesn't correspond to it,
that's the whole effect.
You may have a lot of money, but the things the money can buy is very few.
So we have various forms of inflation. We have the hyper, we have the mild. So obviously we have a mild inflation. You get it. Now when there's no, I wouldn't say we're in a hyper because that one they be super bad.
That's hyperinflation.
That one they be super like what happened in 2007 around Zimbabwe
right? Using wheelbarrows
yes.
to buy.
But the effect of inflation simply affects it basically increasing changes in prices. So if you calculate the variance at which or the rate at which it increases, that determines the type of inflation you're having. But when there's increase in inflation, right? What then happens is your real money in the economy, that's what they call real money. I can't buy any, like I can't do anything.
Value diminishes.
Yes,
so you still have maybe 1,000 cedis.
But the weight of the 1,000 cedis can buy a few stuff, and that's the thing. And Charlie, you see, I learned the closer or whatever.
Closer, let's try it.
Charlie,
what is closer?
I think some section of the civil servants. It stands for something.
Civil, yeah.
Something. Local, something. But then, you are part of the civil servants or the public servants. This one. Where did they try to say, Charlie? If one gives one up, the way things they do.
You have to. So but generally, there's an increase everywhere.
Yeah, obviously.
But we understand that our case is special, but yeah.
So the next comment comes from Serum J. Okay, so I think you made a comment where you said people make stupid comments on Twitter.
Yeah.
So
he was replying to what I said.
So he was saying that everyone is wise and opinionated on social
You know what they call Twitter? Twitter University College. Everybody, if you, it's becoming like a bit like the interactive form of Wikipedia. Yeah. Everybody they flow in mind. Some of them are true. Don't get me wrong. Some of them are true, but you can't just listen to every single person and run the country. But anyway, he was saying, well, who holds the government accountable? That's a very good question. How can you hold the government accountable? How? Like, you have to wait. Election.
That's the only year. I don't want to say yes, but that's the only. Election is the only way.
Let's say it's the only democratic
way. Yes, obviously.
Because there are other harmful ways.
But like the only way you feel really assess a government. But Ghana here, we don't assess government. You just vote based on what you will get, printed manifestos and lies and challenge.
You see, and this what Ben Adabla was saying something within the week about the hardship in the country. You see, it dates back to us. The people, citizens themselves are selfish. And so when government promises you a V8, you shut up.
Yes.
You not complain about the country. You keep quiet because you are just like them. We are all just like them. And so he was saying if we want proper change, it has to begin, not just the government, every single individual. Because we are complaining. If they come give me some position like
right now, I will enjoy the life.
Oh bro, you support them. We know some Twitter personalities who were vocal about fix the country and whatnot. They settle them backstage and now
they settle.
Right now they switch going to music. But anyway, yeah.
So you guys,
we have to. I think it's a collective effort. You've not read the last one.
Oh, okay.
Michael, what is force?
It be constant.
Yeah, it is force. Shout outs to Michael. Yeah.
So he said we are not giving the government 2 years. So we made mention of the fact that it's left 2 years.
2 years. Yeah. So
check like Michael, when he make ready, we go.
Is it? I think what a month to do.
Why getting voters this
but Michael, how are you going to hold them accountable after a month? What are you going to do? Is it by demonstration or protest or what? That's the problem. We are basically powerless until it's time for an election.